Hi guys, welcome to the weekly update. I'll run through what we've been going through the videos in with the students in Discord. The more likely and better long, I won't be doing any longs now, is down in this area here, which is an SFP, the last low. You had the SFP of the 60k low there. Now we could have an SFP down here, which would line up with this monthly level. And we know that's where the price went to. Then 5 days later, I'll wait until it comes down and does a swing failure pattern, touches this daily level. That was for the long. You can see here, this was the first video. Sorry. This was the first video. And then this was the second video down to this daily level. Swing failure pattern. And then I said to the guys that this is looking a bearish pattern unless it can reclaim this trend line. And when it does, it'll move up, come down and retest it. That's where you could even enter along, and then it will move up to this NPOC monthly level. Likely you're going to move up, head towards the monthly NPOC stronger level, and it's here that you see if you can enter a short if there's a rejection. So, okay, we know that we're up there now. Entered the short at the NPOC monthly. It could continue up, and the secondary target's the yellow trend line, because you can see it's used it many times before. Here, look at the drop it had from there. Here it broke through, tested it, came down, has now come underneath it. If this breaks out from this yellow trend line, that's ultra bullish. I expect to move up here and we have a rejection. So if you're in a short from here, if you don't want to lose money, you put a stop loss at break even and then re-enter at the trend line, or you can add to it. If you're over leveraged, you want to get out and re-enter here. It may not get there, but it looks pretty much like it will. Okay, if it does just reject straight from here because this is a monthly NPOC, then we're looking at this as the first target, this NPOC from yesterday, and then it would have to hold this trend line to stay bullish. Okay, and if, like I said, if we break here, you'll be looking around these levels here for a rejection and then fall back through, or will it go up and take out these massive confluence of levels right here? This could be the secondary target from this long. First one being where we now are now, second one being here. When we look at the USD Dixie, we can see the red line, support resistance flip is now testing it. So if it bounces from here, that's bearish for Bitcoin. And that would coincide with this bouncing from here and going up and then doing a swing failure pattern of here, which would line up with my Bitcoin bottom target. On this chart, we know that I'm looking at this area here is this area here, and that if it comes back up like it did here, this will confirm the bottom's in. You can see here it's held this yellow trend line. We were looking at this accumulation pattern. We found this other one here, which is what it could be now because this didn't play out. So you'd move this along to here, and this would have to play out from here to work out to be a Wyckoff accumulation. Okay, so we could see a small retrace and then it move up into a similar pattern like this middle one here. these other two are now null and void. So you'd have to have like a double bottom pattern like it does here when the ST is in phase B. Okay. This is an interesting chart on the CME. This is on log from the previous bull market, came down and then retested and went into the bull market, and then so from the bear market into the bull market, and then from here we've got this trend line, and it's, as I said, it came down, it didn't test it, it went all the way through. So this could just be one big bear trap, and if this breaks out above the line, which on this chart it's actually testing. When we go to non-log mode, we can see when it broke out, it sort of went up a little bit and then broke down, didn't touch the trend line, and then started off the bull run. It broke out, went up, come down, doesn't touch the trend line. Will this now start the bull run? Over here, this is the VWAPs from the bottoms, and we know that when it gets underneath them, that it's the best buying time, and then it starts the bull run, as we can see here. That's where we're at right now. Okay, so that's the plan now. We're looking at a rejection from this trend line. That would line up roughly with this price here, 63,333. Okay, somewhere around here. And the first target, like I said, would be here. Okay, could fall over straight from here and not get to there, but it will come down to here and then probably move up. All right, and this would then line up with all the Dixie bounce, this bouncing. So a short at that level lines up with this scenario. All right, we're all done. You know where to go in the Discord, students, if you want to get this other information each weekday, and sometimes even now on a Saturday.